Hi Cancer, welcome to your mid-month September 2017 reading. Basically I've already laid out the cards and I'm sensing like a lot of clear messages here. So I'm feeling like the focus right now is well, it's the moon card. So I'm sensing like there's a lot of lack of information and confusion around a situation, and maybe some impatience around the situation because there may be some communication that hasn't come through yet. And I'm feeling like a lot of you guys are waiting on something to be revealed or somebody to contact you, and you're forced to be really strong and really patient at this time. And some of you guys, your patience is maybe being stretched a little thin, and for some reason this waiting game is negatively impacting your self-esteem and negatively impacting the way that you perceive yourself. And I'm hearing that some of you might be feeling like you're not good enough, or you're not truly aligned with who you really are. I'm sensing like, especially if a lot of women are watching this reading, I'm feeling like some of you guys might be out of touch with your feminine side, and just feeling like you're invalidated in some way, and also feeling like you don't really know how much longer you can remain in this situation of the moon, because you don't really know like what steps to take, and there's not really much you can do. But I'm also feeling like this may have something to do with like an offer that first sounded really, really promising. You got all excited about it. It could have been like a start of a relationship or a start of a career. And now it's basically like you're no longer feeling so excited about it because something about it either failed or didn't come through, or there's been a discontinuation or a stagnation with it, and you are caught in the middle and basically just caught in a place of having to wait and having to be patient through this time. And I feel like you really have your guard up. You might be a little bit tense. You might have like you might be bitter about something and might be angry towards someone or trying to protect yourself at this time. I'm definitely feeling like the story that's being told is it could have been on both the romantic or the career front, and it's something where at first something seemed really promising, it was something new and something special, and now it's reached a point of stagnation. And at this time, I feel like the message is to, I feel like if this stagnation was followed by something like a shocking piece of information or a big kind of unpredictable circumstance, if there was heartbreak before this period of stagnation, then I feel like the period of stagnation is communicating that the situation is kind of over, and that like you're going to get clarity on it soon, but there's no point of sort of waiting around. So I feel like the focus needs to be off of waiting for this one thing and more trying to understand the messages for your own self and not for this thing that is in stagnation, if that makes sense. So for those of you who have had a big event happen, or like not a big event, sorry, like an unpredictable thing happened that made you feel emotionally crushed, and now you're in a period of stagnation, I think that the cards are communicating that there isn't really a point of waiting for very long. And it's time to kind of clear your energy and get rid of this. So, as I was saying, if this situation, this point of stagnation that you're experiencing now, is something that followed a sense of heartbreak, a sense of shock or unpredictability, then I feel like you want to um, take a step back and focus more on yourself rather than the guessing game involving this person or the guessing game involving um, this thing that was promising and now is in a period of stagnation, because I feel like you are definitely confused and your emotions are really high right now. And due to that, you're just unable to view everything from a super objective perspective. And that is what's making you more confused and more kind of like feeling like you're in the dark about things. And the way that you want to get out of that is you want to be the King of Cups. You want to be that person who can objectively assess the situation and keep his emotions grounded. And I feel like a lot of you guys are just not getting enough sleep, because I'm getting like there's this constant cycle of like emotions. Like in the morning you wake up, you feel overwhelmed, then you go to bed, you're anxious at night, and even though you're like that on the inside, what you're showing other people is that you are that you're cold and distant from it all. And it's all because you do feel like there was a promise that wasn't delivered, and there was something that could have been really good, but now all of a sudden it's just in a period of stagnation, and you're having to be really patient at this time, but you're becoming increasingly impatient with it. And the more impatient you're getting, the more your cups, the more emotional you are. And I feel like, this situation, like I said, is creating a lot of insecurity and anxiety around your own self, and around, just you guys questioning yourself about like, am I good enough? Am I pretty enough? All of those questions. And really, I think the cards are communicating like this situation, whatever didn't come through, whatever was promising and beautiful, and now is um, no longer prosperous, or feels like it's coming to completion, does not reflect on who you are. Because I feel like you didn't do anything wrong here. Um, and I also feel like there are other ways, other places that you can get this emotional fulfillment from, but at the current moment you are just kind of you have your guard up and you're worried about who knows what and what's going on. So I feel like for you guys, definitely a big advice is try to shift your focus. I know it's very hard to do this when you're caught in this cycle of emotions, but try to shift your focus and pay attention to the people in your life who are offering you emotional fulfillment and offering you positive emotions. Because, like, definitely don't turn away from that, because I feel like you are going to, like, information is going to be revealed to you when you finally step into a position of power and feeling like you are that amazing, strong woman, man, whatever gender person, and that you're in touch with this kind of like gentle but strong energy. Like, you're gentle, but you're um, powerful. And I feel like you want to start focusing more on yourself. So, nurturing yourself, definitely, if you can, like, afford it. Doing something nice for yourself, like even just something like getting a massage or something like that. I know it sounds cheesy, but something where you can feel like you're back in touch with your own self, and that you are realigning with who you are. And sometimes the best way to do that for a Cancer is to be around the people who appreciate you for who you are, who give you that amazing, almost childlike love, and B, to nurture yourself and take care of yourself and become in touch with your own femininity. So, yeah, whatever this is, I'm sorry that I can't really reveal, I can't really tell where this specific situation that seemed promised and promising and now isn't is going. But I think that shifting away from that and focusing more on how you can better yourself and make yourself feel good is what's going to give you a more objective and powerful perspective on this, so that all of these worries are no longer bothering you. So thank you very much for tuning in, and please, if this reading resonates, let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you guys next month.